Hello, it's Crazy Cat Lady Diamond Painting. I'm getting really good at saying that now. Wanted to show you my progress, and I think I tell you, yeah, I got the other paintings sealed. They're cut and framed. It's very late. I slept very late. I had to go see my cousin and my grandma and grandpa and my Grammy, and finally found the man who I didn't find out was my grandfather until 5 years ago, and I was told he was my uncle, so I didn't really pay attention to where he was buried, and then I found out he's my grandpa, and I've been searching the cemetery for him ever since. Found him today because mostly because he had a flag, and I found some information about where my aunt was buried, which is where he's buried too, so yeah, finally found him, got some pictures of that. Spent the day cooking. I've made beet pickled eggs and onions, macaroni salad. Last night we smoked. My son's been wanting a smoker forever, which I didn't get because he's never grilled. It's always been on me. But I got a smoker, and one of my friends was every St. Patrick's Day he smokes a corned beef. So that was my first foray. There's a place across town that it's the only place I have to go there to get their corned beef. They do it in house, and it's the best corned beef I've ever had in my life. I mean, I would imagine me making it myself would probably be just as good, but I'd rather pay for theirs because they always got it there hot and ready. So, well, not hot, but all done up. So I went across town, got a corned beef. Got the smoker put together. We smoked the corned beef last night, and today it's gonna be sausages and hamburgers are smoked on there. And I had gotten steaks, but I still had corned beef left. So I'm like, I am not cooking all of this stuff. So steaks will wait for a little while. Another day we'll smoke them on there. But oh goodness, I'm exhausted. I've only been up for 4 hours. Is it 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours, and I'm freaking exhausted. I've been just running around. But yeah, this is the night before last. I got all set up to start doing the paintings. I think it was after I did the sealer. Yeah, I sealed those paintings and I sat down to fill in some more of this, and then fell asleep in my recliner and never did anything. So last night I started on this. A lot of people say they don't like the color blocking areas. I kind of like the blocked color areas. So I did that. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Let me get up. I'm in my pajamas, so pardon me. um, I got this. Let me try to not moon everybody. Ugh, this thing right here. I thought that I could use it while plugged in, but I can't. It turns it off as soon as I plug it in. So, but I was afraid to get these because first off, I was afraid they wouldn't work, and so I got this one after several people have said they have them and they absolutely love them. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely love it. Let me set it over here. This one here goes from 1 to 5. See if it starts out just solid or if it does intermittent. If you push the power button, yeah, there it goes. It does intermittent. I don't know why you would want that, but then you push it again and it just stays solid. It goes up to 5, which eats the battery up quicker. I've discovered 1 will not pick up anything, 2 is perfect. And I love this thing. Everybody was saying they're loud. This thing is so silent. I turn on my shows, I can't even hear it. So yeah, I got it on Amazon. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Let me see here. I'll tell you right now. It wasn't much. I think it was like $17. Let's see, returns and orders. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Finally, I returned the other tripod, so I've ordered a different one now. Yeah, let me see. It says upgraded painter vacuum diamond art pen with display, adjustable gear settings, ultra quiet operation, 5H built-in battery, advanced diamond painting accessories for adults, diamond art kits, tools. If I could move this to my like what I'm showing you, and it's $20 now. No way did I view order. I guarantee it wasn't that much when I ordered it. It doesn't. Oh yeah, it says it's $20. All right. There were other ones that were cheaper, but I wanted this one because you can adjust. Yeah, let me see if I can. Yeah. Oh, I can't see it because I'm holding the darn thing, so I'm shaky. But yeah, that right there. I like it because you can adjust the suction, I guess. And now let me zoom this out because it's zoomed way in for some reason. Come on now. All right, there's one. All right, that's most it'll zoom out as one. And now I got to do all this mess again to get it readjusted. I can't wait till I have a tripod. This will be so much easier. But yeah, I did all this stuff on my kept track with my timer. This is about 20 hours. And oh, Sarge, don't do it. You're going to get fur everywhere. Hold on. Oh, Lord, let me cover this up. My boy's coming up. Hold on, buddy. Actually, let me turn this off so I'm not wasting battery. Hold on, buddy. All right, come on. Come here. Come on, Sarge. Of course, now he's mad because I denied him the first time. So come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come up now. Come on. I done tore everything up for you. Come on up. Oh, big snotty baby. Mama's big snotty. Yeah. My little stray that I took in years ago. All right, bud. Don't walk in the glue part. Oh, Jesus. Ah, the joys of painting, diamond painting with cats. Ah, yeah. Now see if I can get this zoomed in where. No, don't walk over the. That's a glue part, and no, you can't have any of my milk. It's almond milk. I have eaten and drank dairy products my entire life, and now suddenly over the last couple of years, I've become lactose intolerant. So, whatever. Sometimes I just take Lactaid for it, and sometimes I do. Well, this milk was on sale. This almond milk was on sale at Walmart, so I snatched myself up a half a gallon so I can have some milk for a minute without having to worry about the intestinal upset. But yeah, 20 hours in, and I was going to show you before I was rudely interrupted by my boy that, yeah, I am just a little bit further. I'm almost down to the corner of the first one. So I don't know how far along this makes me because I'm not going too deep up into it. And right now, I'm starting to wonder how I'm going to go up into this with this stuff being done because, as I said, I rolled this at first and it was popping drills. Well, they weren't popping off, but they are like this. They just come a little bit loose, and then I gotta push them back in. So I don't want to have to continue doing this. Carissa's Craft Corner has table mount rolling things, and I'm wondering if I was just rolling this no, I was rolling it on the outside. Of course, I was rolling it like this instead of, I believe hers goes up under, so that would probably alleviate that. And people say I might go ahead and bite the bullet and buy that because I'm kind of, I want to do my usual and just stay. Oh, yeah, you can see all my little snackins there. Bought some orange cookies when I bought the corned beef for us to have a little, some sweets for our Memorial Day celebration. This thing just, oh, goodness. Lord, please let that tripod come quickly because this thing is getting to be a royal pain. I don't know why it's doing this to me today. But here we go. Oh, I guess I could put this back on here. But yeah, this is, what do I got? I've got down arrows, which is up the painting. Well, up the painting. A little fill-in stuff, but yeah, yeah, picks it up real easy and lets it go real easy. So I can't, I'm so busy looking at what I'm doing, I can't see if you can see it there, but yeah, it's super good and it's quiet. It is not loud. You can hear it gets like a lower tone when it's got a hold of one of the drills, but I am super liking this. Oh, last night I got a few Aurora Borealis placements on here. I was wondering where those would come in, and it's up here. It's like, let me see. Yeah, it's like they're in here and over in here. So it's in the background in the crowd for some reason. I don't know. I guess that's where the sunshine hits or whatever. Why is there dust over here? I don't understand. Oh, because of my darling, darling cats. That's what the first one, it took my first diamond painting. It took me forever to get started on it because I wanted to be somewhere where there were no cats. So I was trying to get my meditation room done in the basement so I could just do it down there because no cats are allowed in the basement, but that ended up not happening. So then at the last minute, I just said the heck with it. I'll do it up here, and it worked out pretty well. They don't do as much damage to these. They don't get as much fur on them as I had expected that they would. So that made me happy. And now I know I can just sit here and relax and be nice and comfy and just watch my shows on my computer and do my work. But yeah, I love this. I found myself not wanting to grab my multi-placer because this is just so quick and easy that I love it. So this is a very good buy for me because I absolutely love, plus losing wax on the painting. There's a couple of places up here. Oh, look at this little tiny one that I used. What the heck? All right, let's shoot that out. Oh, nope, it just came right off as soon as I popped the thing off of the pump there. All right, what was that? That was an H. Get another H. I don't know why I went and used a small one on it. Probably just rushing to try to get as much done because I set myself my little time. It's like, yeah, I've got to stop after this. So then I start rushing. But, yeah. Yeah. get a couple. Yeah, those are multi-placer areas that I could be doing, and instead I'm using the single because I love this little thing. But yeah, you get the idea of it. Let me see how long I've been on here. 'Cause I'm not doing these hours long things that other people have. I just don't understand myself. So, but yeah, this little thing is super nice. I love it. Yeah, I tried all of the little positions. It started itself out on 5, and I just took it down to 4, then I took it down to 3, then I took it down to 2, and figured that was good enough. And then later on, I tried 1, and sure enough, yeah, the 1 doesn't pick them up at all. So I don't even know why there's a 1, unless that's for like the mini dots that I've seen advertised, little mini pictures with little mini drills on it. Or maybe that's for the ABs and the specialty drills. I don't know. I went to my aunt and uncle's and dropped off their, well, my aunt's Mother's Day thing. So she has that. She loved it. She had been asking me. I was like, yeah, I come home and I do diamond paintings. And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, I've been posting them on my wall. And I showed her pictures and she's like, what do you mean? How do you do it? And I'm like, oh, geez. I was like, you'll see soon enough. You'll see soon enough, because at that point I was doing her Mother's Day things for her. So, yeah. So I didn't even start that gems flow thing to track my hours. Oh yeah, after last night's thing, it said I'm like 20 hours into this or something. I believe it said. And of course, no, I'm not trying, but a lot of times I'm getting up, I'm doing other things, I'm wandering around, doing dishes, making things, getting myself a cup of tea or something like that. Oh, look, a cat hair. Okay. My I didn't set my nail appointment right. It was supposed to be this Saturday. I went in and she said, "No, you set it for next Saturday." So I'm probably going to need a whole new set put on. I have to get nails put onto mine because everybody's like, "Oh, try all these tips and tricks." I'm like, my entire life, my nails have been thin, super weak. They break off, they shred. I've tried everything anybody has ever said. I used prenatal vitamins. They just make them grow faster. They don't get thicker. I've used Knox. I take multivitamins all the time. I've taken all of the pills that are for hair and nails. It helps my hair. My nails grow faster. They don't get thicker. It is genetic. I have every nail person I have gone to, I've asked them, and by the end of they're like, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it if you've done all of that, because they all suggest the exact same things over and over and over again. I'm like, I've done that, 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 I've done that. And it's like, no, it's just my nails. It's genetic. There's nothing I can do to change it. So I have to get my nails done because I go to work and my nails just shred. My fingertips hurt like this one right here. This is what all of my nails are going to look at like by the time I get in there. They're going to be sore. My nails are going to be sore. They're going to hurt. So, yeah, I definitely messed up not getting the appointment soon enough. So, yeah, next week I'll probably, by the end of the week, I'll have them all knocked off because I'm not easy on my hands, especially at work. I'm just rolling with it, getting everything done as quick as I can. So, My daughter always says she hates having long nails and everything. She's like, I wish I could trade with you. I'm like, no, you do not. You have no idea how painful it is when your nails do not protect your fingertips. That's what they're there for, and mine do not do that. They actually make things worse because they rip and shred so quickly. But it is what it is. Oh, Lord. Oh yeah, I got fry pies for us too. I They used to just be $1 a piece and now they're $3 a piece, so I've sworn them off except special occasions, and they sell them at the meat market, the Milo's meat market where I get my corned beef. So yeah, I got us a bunch. Here's the $4 now. Yep, black raspberry fried pie. I got us all they had was strawberry, blackberry, and strawberry rhubarb. So got us a nice selection of those. I love them. They taste the way the Hostess fruit pies that they have now are nothing like when I was a little kid. These ones taste like what the fruit pies used to taste like. So, just like, yeah, I wish everybody knew the taste of the old McDonald's apple pie, when apple and cherry pies back when they deep fried them. They were like the best things on the frickin' planet. I don't know why they switched. Well, I do know why, because the filling is so hot you would have to wait. And I guarantee they probably got sued by people for the filling being too hot because, duh, it's deep fried. People not waiting until it cools off to eat it. But man, the outside crust was just bubbly. It had like bubbles on it and it was so crunchy and flaky. They were so good. As you can see, I'm a foodie. Well, as you can hear, I'm a foodie. Yeah, love my foods and I love my specialty coffees. I discovered years ago I started getting heartburn. Well, I had to switch to I can't eat a lot of sugar. Sugar gives me heartburn. Um, Cheap coffees like Maxwell House and Folgers, I cannot get those. I have to get specialty coffees or I can't drink it. It gives me heartburn. Which is, yeah, well, that's what started making me become a supposed coffee snob. But it's not really out of snobbery, it's out of heartburn. But it has made me realize the difference between a cheap coffee and an actual good coffee. It's made me crave coffee because I get good coffee now. So, of course, we always have to get our frappuccinos and our frozen cappuccinos. Those are like my ultimate favorite. So I love Tim Hortons and Starbucks are wonderful. They're like my favorites. I even got myself a Ninja, what is it, a creamy or something like that. I'm supposed to be able to make my own frozen cappuccinos with it and ice cream. I made ice cream once and haven't used it since. So yeah, that was a huge waste of money. I really need to start making my frozen coffees in there again, but I love my teas, so I make this for the way you can get a matcha frappuccino, and at different boba places you can get a frozen matcha. I make mine here. I've got boba. I boil my boba while I'm making it. I just make it. It's basically just a green tea shake. I have matcha latte and regular matcha powder that I put in there with ice cream and milk and blend it up and then dump the boba once it's done into the bottom of the cup and fill it the rest of the way with my little matcha smoothie. I love those. Those are like my ultimate favorites. All right, I'm getting pretty done with my little green arrows, well, with the single placer, then I gotta go back through with my multi-placer. Because, yeah, I absolutely adore this little thing. Is that all the single placings? Yep. All right. Definitely a very good purchase. As was the almond milk. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, gonna have me almond milk and my little orange cookies and my fry pie. So, who's that? Yeah, but this is how I'll be spending my evening of my Memorial Day here. Enjoy doing some diamond painting and continue on with my Doctor Who. I'm on season 7 of the more modern ones now, which I really like. I had seen the first one with, I think, Clara, I think her name is, where she's a Dalek and doesn't know it. And I had seen that one and I was like, why didn't they do more than one episode with her? I really like her. She's a good actress. She's pretty. I like her spirit and her energy. And here I had only seen that one episode. There's like a couple they had a Christmas special with her in it. And now they had the one before this with her in it. And now this next one has her in it. So I'm like, okay, they did do some stuff with her. They saw what I saw. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on this and get my gems float. Let me do that right now because I've already forgotten twice. Oh goodness. Get my gems flow. Click on this painting, add hours, and yes. And it's after midnight. Lovely. As usual, I gotta try to get myself to bed at a decent hour instead of today I stayed up and drove out to my cousin and my grandmother's graves and all of that stuff before I went to bed. So I was up till 11, noon, something like that. And then I went to bed. Well, I also drove a box of stuff out to my aunt and uncle too. So they live about 45 minutes away from here. So that took a bit of time too. So yeah, me waking up at 8 o'clock tonight was not a surprise because yeah, I keep staying up longer and longer and then I sleep later and later and I've got to get myself switched back around because it's not good. I've got to be up at 3 to get to work at 5. So me staying up that late is, well, that late, that early, that during the day that it's gonna screw up my hours for going to work. Hopefully, I can work on that this week. But yeah, this is where I am now. I don't know how far this has me into it. Well, at least a tenth of the way into it. I don't know. Because this is like barely with my aunt and then my cousins next and then my uncle's on the other side. So we'll find out. So happy painting. Have a good night or morning, however you want to say it. See you probably tomorrow night.